How to prove property ownership in India? How will you prove you are the owner of your own property if someone claims over it and drags you in a court of law? No, I am not imagining a hypothetical situation or trying to scare you illogically, but this is the ground reality of property ownership in India. More than two-thirds of court cases in various parts of the country is property related. And a recent Supreme Court order has added more confusion around the property ownership in the country. You are watching Track to Reality and I am Ravi Sinha. Ever since the Supreme Court of India said that mere property registration is not the legal ownership of property, there is a raging controversy as to how to prove legal ownership of property. Most of the analysts, even the legal experts, have different interpretations of the Supreme Court judgment. We did a video on this, and ever since I have got so many mails asking questions, as property ownership is already a complex subject in India. Well, it's not easy to answer each and every question separately, but I have spoken to many experts and lawyers on the subject. Based on my wide range of interactions, I will try best to decode the complex issue. It's true that most of the Indians believe that registering a sale deed is the ultimate guarantee of property ownership. Once the stamp duty is paid and sale deed is signed, there is a sense of relief that now onwards the property is yours, right? That unfortunately is not always true. The Supreme Court of India has highlighted a critical legal gap. Registration alone is not always sufficient ownership proof. Question is whether property registration is ownership or not. Well, while property registration is an important and essential document, it's not conclusive proof of ownership in case of a legal dispute. For clarity, the Supreme Court of India has emphasized that a registered sale deed does not override other evidence or proof of ownership documents that may show actual possession or prior rights. This means that someone else could potentially claim ownership and win if they have a stronger evidence, even if the property is registered in your name. The case that sparked the debate, in this case under scrutiny, two parties were locked in a dispute over a piece of property. One had the registered sale deed, while the other could demonstrate prior possession and other legal documents indicating ownership. The Supreme Court ultimately ruled in favor of the latter, stating that registration alone does not establish absolute ownership. This judgment, while specific to one case, sends a powerful message. Documentation beyond registration also matters, and registration, often with forged documents in India, is not foolproof evidence. Question is, what should you do for absolute ownership of property rights? Whether you are buying your house in primary market or resell property, make sure that you follow the process of ownership step by step and don't just rely on the property registration as your proof of ownership. Any property could attract future disputes and litigations in India where the land records are not digitized and corruption in registry office is so rampant that your papers could be intentionally lost or changed. Some of the essential steps every property buyer must take. Verify the title chain. Before buying a property, conduct a comprehensive title search to verify the property's history. The title chain refers to the sequence of ownership transfers. It should be unbroken, clear, and free from legal disputes. Ensure that the seller is the rightful owner with legal authority to sell. All previous transfers were legal and properly documented. There are no claims, loans, or litigations attached to the property. Hire a legal expert to examine the documents and scrutinize past deed. Check possession and encumbrance status. Ownership without actual possession is incomplete. Confirm that the seller has physical possession of the property and there are no ongoing tenancy or illegal occupancy issues. Equally important is obtaining an encumbrance certificate from the sub-registrar's office. This document shows whether the property has any outstanding loans, mortgages, or legal claims. A clean encumbrance certificate ensures that the title is free from financial liabilities. Execute a legal sale agreement. A registered sale deed formalizes the transaction, but it should be backed by a well-drafted sale agreement that clearly defines payment terms, delivery of possession, indemnity clauses for title issues, dispute resolution methods. The sale agreement protects both parties and serves as a legal document against future disputes. Demand records of possession and utility connections. Possession must be documented. Keep a record of possession letter from the seller or builder. Utility bills like electricity, water, gas in your name. Property tax receipts. Any communication or receipts proving the handover. These documents act as supportive evidence in establishing your occupancy and control over the property, especially in legal disputes. Complete survey and mutation of the property is essential. After registration, it is vital to get the property mutated in your name in the local municipal records. A mutation is proof of your ownership in land or municipal revenue records and enables you to pay property tax going forward. Also, a property land survey ensures that the boundaries and measurements match what is stated in the legal documents. This prevents boundary disputes with neighbors or local authorities in the future. In conclusion, owning property in India involves more than just paying the stamp duty and registering the sale deed. As the recent Supreme Court ruling makes it clear, property registration is necessary but not sufficient to secure ownership. For home buyers and investors, this is a reminder to do thorough due diligence and maintain all related documentation. Property law can be complex, but with the right approach and professional guidance, you can avoid unpleasant surprises down the line. Hope I have clarified your doubts. And if you are satisfied with this explainer video, please like and subscribe this channel and share it among your friends. Thanks for being with us.